Look at this thing. That's the biggest leaf I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, where did it come from? Looks like your cinnamon roll. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay, welcome back to another video with Dustin and Paige.
Hey guys.
Today we are in Mount Rainier, and we're having a little Pacific Northwest local weather today.
Yeah.
It's pretty, I love this kind of weather. Paige loves this kind of weather, so we're good with it.
We're good. We love it. We're in our element.
Yeah, absolutely. We love this. This is like Smoky Mountains, Georgia right here. We love this kind of stuff.
Bringing us back. It's just been super like foggy and cold and kind of misty and...
Yeah, 44 and misty right now.
We're kind of just doing my favorite thing ever. We are going waterfall chasing today. I got online last night and I was like making a list of like, all right, we've got to go here, we've got to go here. So we are doing my favorite thing, chasing waterfalls today. And the fall leaves, it's been like super cloudy and super gloomy this morning. Yeah. But the fall leaves in Mount Rainier this morning are popping. Like it's got to be peak here.
It's funny because it's like bushes. It's not like trees like when we go up to Maine or Vermont. It's like bushes.
Yeah.
It's like big tall green trees and then like just bushes are like yellow, red, and oranges.
I wasn't expecting that. Like not all of them, but like a lot of the fall colors grow like Dustin said, like shrubs, and it's like on the ground. So you've got like this beautiful like orange and red, and then the Christmas trees everywhere. I literally told Dustin when we were riding in, I'm like, I feel like I'm in the Grinch, or like I feel like I'm in Dr. Seuss, because you've got all these like Christmas trees that are like droopy, and like I'm like, we're in a Christmas movie right now. It's crazy. We've never seen anything like this. So it's so cool. We're just soaking it in today. I'm super excited. I've been most excited about this spot. Yeah. So we're just gonna go ride around, lots of car riding, and then popping out and exploring. So come hang out with us. That's what we're doing today. Look how blue the water is.
Whoa.
Like at the base. It's so blue.
It's incredible.
This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is up there for one of my favorites.
Oh, this is insanity.
This is crazy.
We have made it to Christine Falls.
We made it, and it stopped raining.
Yeah, but this Christine Falls, it's like you go down some stairs and you're here.
Yeah.
They make it too easy so far.
They do. So far we've like hiked not at all. It's just you park and then you get to see a beautiful waterfall, which is awesome.
This is the Christine waterfall.
Yep, Christine Falls. Christine Falls Bridge. You just type that in and that got us here.
Yep.
we've just been kind of riding through the park. We just did Christine Falls and Narada Falls, and we made our way up. We're at the Paradise Visitor Center, and we found where everybody was.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, at all the waterfalls, it was like there wasn't really many people, and we kind of felt like we had the park to ourselves. And then we pull into the parking lot, and we were like, this is where everybody is. Yep. But everybody's doing, it seems like everyone's doing, it's called the Skyline Loop Trail. Yep. It's the most popular hike, I think, in Mount Rainier. It's a 5 to 6 mile loop. I think we're gonna try to do that tomorrow because we've got one more full day and it's a little bit longer of a hike. And the weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to be like clear blue skies. So I want to save that one for when it's good weather. But I think we're kind of in the car because we're trying to play like the weather keeps like coming in, like fog will roll in and bring like a bunch of rain. So we're just kind of waiting to see if it clears out. Paradise Place is super popular and there's a ton of trails that start from here. So we're going to go check it out.
And it's tough being out here today and doing some of these hikes because it is so foggy and so cloudy out. And you can't see any of the mountains, anything. So we're trying to do like waterfall trails and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Where our vision doesn't have to be a mile or two out. Like we can just see what's right in front of us. So tomorrow should be better weather and we can do and see a lot more of the park.
Over the trees.
I know. This has been like bucket list. Always wanted to see this.
Me too.
Ever since I watched Twilight.
Hold on tight, spider monkey. Another Christmas tree farm up on our right. Let's chop down a tree and take it home.
Yeah. Let's not break any laws.
Is that water flowing? Oh man, that's a bummer. Some kind of water?
There's water flowing somewhere down there.
It's trying to clear. The fog's trying to clear.
There's something down there.
We can hear it.
We're doing this hike because it's an easy one, and we were just like kind of hoping that the fog cleared out, or the clouds or whatever we've got out here. I don't know. We know there's a mountain out there, and we're just gonna hang out for a second and see if it clears and see if we can see it.
It's clearing.
Oh my gosh.
It's trying. Oh my gosh.
Can y'all see that? We can see it with our eyes.
Oh, look, it's trying to peek through. Wow.
I know it's not crystal clear like it's been the last few days.
That's so crazy looking.
It's cleared a little bit over here.
Look at the water coming like all the way down.
Wow. So it cleared out a little bit for a second.
We got a glimpse of it.
We got a glimpse of the peak. We got to see some of the glacier water flowing down.
That was cool. That was really cool.
It was cool. You know, it'd have been cool if the whole clouds would have went away and we could have seen everything. But
I know. We could like see the bottom and see the top, and I'm like, oh, what does the rest of it look like?
Yeah, just glad we got to see the peak.
Me too. with gold on the water.
Oh my goodness.
This is crazy.
This is insane.
I can't believe it cleared up. Ooh!
Pretty cold.
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, let it sit for a second.
It's cold. Wow.
It's like you keep thinking like it's gonna clear, and then
So that's Mount Rainier right there. We're just out here, just like riding around, and we're like, oh, look, a lake, and then
Yeah, I had no idea it was behind it.
Overlooking it.
It's been so cloudy all morning, so I haven't known like what's where. We've just been riding, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. We've been driving through literally the clouds this morning, and now coming back, like we're kind of making our way out of the park, and we're seeing like so much stuff we didn't know was here. So
we're like,
it's been really cool.
It's like, oh, there's a mountain right there.
Right there.
Wow.
So we just made it back to the house after spending a full day in Mount Rainier. Dustin had to drag me out of the park.
Well, we had like weather change out there. It went from super cloudy, a little rainy, overcast to it just cleared out, and
it was beautiful.
it was such a beautiful night. I told her on the ride out, I'm like, this memory is imprinted in my brain for the rest of my life. It was just so beautiful driving out of that park and back to our Airbnb. Just beautiful night tonight.
Yeah, the way it was so crazy how we started the day, because it was like the clouds and the fog and the trees, and then coming out it was like the sunlight going through the trees. It was like a 180, and they were both beautiful. Like they were both so pretty. So I'm already like sad about tomorrow being our last day. Like I'm already like getting emotional about having to leave Mount Rainier. Top place we have ever, like one of my favorite places.
Washington in general has just been,
it's blown my mind.
I didn't really know what to expect. It's a 7-hour flight from the house. It's a long ways for us. Furthest we've been away from our house, and not homesick. Love Washington. This place is incredible.
No, quite the opposite. I'm like, I'm going to start house hunting. I'm going to start looking. It's been like, I want to be here for forever, but we have fallen in love with it. So we have one more full day tomorrow in the park before we head to our next place, our last stop on our road trip. So we're just going to soak it in. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful weather. So we're excited to have one more full day there.
We want to see the full mountain of Mount Rainier, because even when we saw it today, it was just kind of like the peak of it. So maybe tomorrow we'll be able to get to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I hope so. So it's our last night here at our Airbnb. So I think we're just going to kind of do the usual where we try to just enjoy it and soak it in. We might have to get in the hot tub a little bit and just kind of lounge and hang out, and then pack up and get ready for a full day tomorrow. So we'll see you in the morning.
See
Bye. All right, so it's day 2 in Mount Rainier. We are so excited because we have beautiful weather today. We got up early, the sun was shining. It was a beautiful ride into the park. We drove up to where we were yesterday. We made it back up to pretty much the parking lot, the visitor center. And we're about to, first stop with it being a clear day is I've got to put my eyes on Myrtle Falls. I've been so excited about it. So we're heading there first while the skies are clear. So we're gonna go check out Myrtle Falls, and then we're gonna just kind of hop on the Skyline Loop. There's a bunch of trails. I didn't realize so many trails kind of feed in and out of it. So we're gonna go see Myrtle Falls, and then we're just gonna kind of see where the day takes us. We're gonna get on the Skyline Loop and just kind of go where we go today. So let's go.
Okay, so we were on the Skyline Trail and we just went and saw Myrtle Loop Falls. Beautiful, beautiful, with the mountain in the background.
So pretty, yeah. We got so lucky today that it is like clear skies. We couldn't see the mountain for like the majority of the day yesterday. So I'm like, I wanted to see Myrtle Falls so bad, but I'm like, let's just be patient. It's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow. So I'm so excited we got to see it on a clear day. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. We just came from there. Looks like we've made it to some point.
No way did we already make it to Panoramic Point.
I don't think yet.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think we've just kind of reached a little midpoint on the Golden Gate Trail. We're making our way from the Golden Gate Trail up to what's called Panoramic Point. The Skyline Trail kind of takes you the long way up there, but Dustin was looking at the map and he's like, look at this, Golden Gate takes you kind of like straight up. It kind of cuts out a lot of like the extra weaving, and we might take that down. We just finished a good little section of like switchbacks, and we're up here. We've got some of the prettiest views, like overlooking all the fall colors with all the mountains in the background.
Absolutely.
It's so pretty up here. So we just kind of are taking a minute to kind of chill and regroup before we keep going.
Beautiful weather. We started the hike, it was I think 37, 38 degrees, and it's so cool, but you get moving and you warm up pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm like shedding layers.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I've already opened up.
Yeah.
So I think the Golden Gate Trail, it was like 1.9 miles up to Panorama Point, where the other trail was like 3 miles. So I'm like, let's take maybe the shorter trail, even though it might be a little steeper, but we might be paying for it in the long run. We'll see.
I don't know. I feel, knock on wood, I feel pretty good.
I feel good too. I feel good. Like I'm not tired yet. I'm not beat yet.
Yeah, we had just enough time to recoup from our hike in the North Cascades,
Yeah.
so it was the perfect amount of rest time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at the snow. the roads like weaving through
It is.
from way up here. I always think that's so cool because the roads and the cars look wee little. Okay, so we called an audible. We were on the Golden Gate Trail following up to what we thought was taking us to the panoramic lookout, and we saw on the map there was like a little shortcut trail that was only supposed to be 0.3, and when we got to that they had it closed. So the only way to get to the panoramic point was an extra, I think another mile or a little over a mile, and there's so much other stuff that we wanted to see and do, so we got back on the Skyline Loop and we're making our way down the way that we didn't come up. So we're just gonna enjoy this trail, enjoy the weather, and kind of cruise down. I think it's about 2.5 miles and we've already made it half a mile, so we're just gonna enjoy it and we'll see you back at the car. Look at all the baby trees. I love them.
Okay, so last time we saw y'all, we were hiking down the mountain.
Yes.
And now,
how many hours ago?
that was a little while ago. Sun's going down, so.
Yeah.
But we're at our next Airbnb now. Travel to another part of the state here. Mm-hmm. This one's on the water, so.
It is. We had a blast. Today was one of my all-time favorite days. The past 2 days, honestly, spending in Mount Rainier have been two of my favorite days, hands down. Like, today was awesome. We pretty much just spent the whole day up in the Paradise section of the park doing the Skyline Trail, and then kind of like venturing off from the Skyline and doing like other little trails. We just wanted to make the most of our day. We only had one full day left, so we really just wanted to make the most of it. And it's crazy how much I love that park. And we only saw like a fraction of the park. We ran into a local and she was talking about the sunrise part and just how it's just a totally different like landscape, and just the elements and everything out there are totally different. But we might have to come back here.
Let's come back and check it out.
I fell in love. I absolutely loved it. But we're at our next place, our last stop on the road trip. So, but that pretty much wraps our video.
Yes, it does.
For Mount Rainier.
Hang on, I got one more thing.
I don't know where he's going.
I loved Mount Rainier so much, I bought me a hat. The hat says, "Take me back to Mount Rainier."
I know. I should have got me one.
I love it, yeah. Place was incredible.
It was awesome. If you are in Washington, like, hands down, this is the one part of the trip like where I'm like, I wish we had more time. Like, I wish we had more days. 2 days didn't even feel like it was even close to enough. Today was kind of like half a day-ish because we did have to road trip the second part of the day. We're coming up. Hopefully we're going to be in the Olympic National Park tomorrow. So we had quite a little bit of a drive today, but thanks for hanging out with us as we explore and as we fall in love with Washington.
Yeah. Thanks for always watching.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
Bye. So people said they saw seals.
Seriously? I saw a duck a while ago.